Hey guys, how you doing? So, Carrie, Great Friends Resale, and I'm here working late. It's 10:15. Dan already went back home to hang out with the kids a little bit, watch some football with our boys, and I've been working late enough lately, so I'm gonna put some extra hours in right now, and my goal tonight is to unbury this closet right here. There, you can see it better now. Okay, so that door right there, that used to be not buried at all. And right now, it's been a huge hassle because we keep all of our cords and the game system stuff in there. So now every time we're trying to look for that, we're digging through mixtures of stuff instead of actually the things that I had organized at one time. So it's very frustrating. So I just thought I would show you a little bit of some of the stuff that we deal with on a very regular basis and some cool stuff that we sometimes get. So, holy cow, camera. Let's do this. There we go. Okay, so like 64 controllers. These things are actually almost worth as much by themselves as the whole system sometimes, because the controller is, of course, what went wrong with everything. We got a cool wee bag, and that is nice and clean, so that is actually going to go out tonight. It's like a whole portable thing. Oh, this hat used to be nice. Do you see that? Like, our roof is leaking, and we have somebody lined up, but he's been on another project, so he hasn't gotten to us yet, and I thought this was so clever. Get a life. Anyway, yeah, that thing, I don't know. I'm going to take that home. That goes in my go home pile to try to wash that out because, I don't know. It was such a cool looking hat. Alright, so that goes over there. I have a bad habit of throwing stuff. Actually, broke some light fixtures at home because I thought I was going to be clever and throw something across the room, and it didn't work. A Game Gear, super cool. Almost every single one that we see has no battery covers on the back, so this has got a good game in it, Mortal Kombat. We don't actually sell these games that much. I don't know. A lot of the vintage games are really popular, but it's like Game Gear just hasn't really taken off on our market. So, and it's not helping that, like, the system is hiding back here instead of going to somebody's house where once they buy the system from us, then we can sell them games too. So, all right, that is going to go here. Over here. Controllers. Super important. Lots of people still buying 360 control. Oh no. Look at that. This thing's toast. Somebody dropped like an entire thing of pop on it or something, because this whole middle button it won't even move. I've been successful a couple times at cleaning them, but never with a button that badly stuck. Alright, so I don't know. Maybe I'll just hit it with some cleaner and see if I can. And actually, the Goo Gone works really well for this because it just has enough of that slipperiness to it that it moves stuff. Anyway, okay, so that's a work-on project there. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Random, GameCube games. Let's see. Super Bubble Pop. Nice. Nice. Like, why in the heck are these not out? These things, we have another container full of GameCube games already. So if you look at some of these titles, there's some pretty good stuff in there. I don't know. The sports games, we don't really have many buyers on that kind of thing, but I don't know. Tetris is still fun. Sonic, always a classic. So that goes in our GameCube pile. Okay. And then here, more. Ooh, there's a good one. Now, we have tons of not tons. We have tons of 64 games on hand. We don't see them every day. But I'll tell you what, a lot of them, like, okay, All-Star Baseball, probably not going to sell. WWF, tons of those out there. big piles of them. We put them out for $3 a piece. Sometimes somebody grabs them, but like, I don't know, another golf game. I usually check on anything I'm not familiar with. I go on Amazon and just make sure. Jet Force Gemini. Now, sometimes games like this, like the just random strange ones that I've never heard of before, sometimes these are really good. I have no idea on that one. I mostly leave the game stuff up to Dan because he just really likes to handle that kind of thing. So we have a 64 bin. Let's see here. All right, see, this is what he did, which was actually kind of cool. We have like 20 of these orange bins that he got from Habitat, and they're old mail bins. We did not steal them from the post office. I promise. I promise. But we have, oh, right here, I will show you. Okay, so like right here, all 64, or I'm sorry, NES games, tons of them, and a whole nother carton of just NES. We have a bin or two of this size of Super games. We've got more of the 64 games. So, but you know what? It doesn't matter how many we have. Every single day he asks people for Nintendo games because they're easy to price. They don't get broken very easily. They're easy to clean. You know, people come in wanting new ones to see and see what we have in stock. So we really do hunt those out. Okay, so, oh my gosh, piles among, see this? You don't see this, no, you can't see that. Right here, stacks of games and DVDs. Oh my gosh, it's exhausting. Okay, so let's go here, put those in here, and I really want to get to where I don't have to step over all this stuff. It's just, oh my gosh. See, I'm just like restacking in different places. It's not really getting any better. All right, let's go there. Clothing, we do not like clothing. Once in a while we'll do like this. All right, we're in Ohio, but the Steelers are just as popular as the Browns around here. So we actually, Steelers fans are very, very, very loud about their fandom. So we sell the Steelers stuff really good, and mostly like way quicker than Browns. Okay, our Browns fans, you got to step it up here. We are in Ohio. Let's get with it here. All right, let's broken controllers. Sometimes they're not. We don't know for sure if they're broken, but somebody will bring it back in, and we're like, all right, we'll give you your money back, and then we mark it to retest it, and it doesn't always get retested, obviously. Okay. What else? Garbage. That way. Ooh. Okay, hold on. We got a laptop case. And under that, this can go out. Sometimes I keep the cases around and sell the laptop with a case, but, you know, people don't use cases very often. Ugh. This is gross. Why are we even saving this? This is horrible. It's all super disgusting. Like stuff like this. Like this has probably been sitting here 6 months. Why are we keeping it? That goes by the door to go outside tonight. Straight to the garbage can. Okay. Trophy. Of course. Tins. I don't know. There's not much market for tins in our... Even some for $1 a piece maybe, but not much more than that. Okay, a bunch of records dug in here. Ooh, all right, wait a second. All right, we got a cool box, and I don't know what this is, but this box is not something that we see very often. Let me get closer for you. Ooh, wait a second. I think I already see something. Ooh, I think I have an idea. But look at this. This thing is big and heavy. And it's got some cool stuff going on here. Ooh, and it's... Oh no. You know what? I'm going to open this upside down. It doesn't matter what I do here. Ooh. Now that's pretty awesome. I'm going to have to ask Dan about this one tomorrow. He must have bought this because I haven't seen this before. This has got like, alright, it's definitely a chess set. But if you can see, it has like Chinese characters on there. And it's, needs cleaned up. But this is, that's probably, it looks like carved plastic. Do you see this? There's some cool stuff. But I hear pieces. Let's see. And again, most likely gonna be... Ooh, ooh, wait a second. Oh, wait, let me see this. Okay, look at that. This is the pieces that go with it. These things are awesome. Now, that couldn't be jade. There's no way. I mean, they're not heavy enough. But look at these things. These are awesome. Oh my gosh. I've got a son who's really good at chess. It's never been my thing. Connect 4. Yes, I'm your Connect 4 girl. Chess? No. Look at this. Little, what's it called? A pagoda? Awesome. These things are really, really cool. I wonder where he got this. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. It's got to be, what, the knight? They don't look to be broken either. This is kind of cool. And you know what? The good thing about chess is like you have, with chess sets. Oh my gosh. Oh. If I dump this out and broke them. Okay, there's, you know what? The elastic is not elasticy anymore. This is why they're all floating around. They're just kind of worthless. Elastic. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16, 17. Wait a minute. 6, 8, 10, 14, 16. Okay, 16. That sounds better. All right. That is neat. I got to see what the other pieces look like. My gosh, this is really cool. Okay, I'm going to set this down. Let's see. So that's what those little knobbies. Okay. You know what? I'm going to say this again. I should do this at a table next time. Okay. Ready? Ooh. Okay, these are just as awesome. I actually like the dark better. Look at that. You can like see the detail better on it. Those are cool. I think I started to say like with chess sets, you get people like for this particular one, people who like Asian stuff and then people who like chess, and then you end up with a larger market because look at that. Oh, these are super cool. Oh no! This guy's in there. This doesn't match. Let me count. I have a bad feeling here. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Oh, it's missing one. That's so sad. This is such an awesome set. I wonder what the chances are of finding one of these pieces. All right, let's see. What would be missing? All right, the king and queen are here. That's good. We got rook. I should totally know that. Okay. The knight. The knight. I think it's a pawn. The pawn must be these little guys. There's a... okay, wait a minute. There's two of this. Watch me break another. 2 of that. Cool. All right, 2. Yeah, the pawns are neat. They're all different. Oh, wow. Wait, is that Buddha? The other guys don't look like Buddha. Wait, Asian. Okay, I think I'm mixing up categories, so let me not get too far ahead there. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, so tomorrow, when Dan gets back in, I'm going to ask him where he got this from and what it's worth, because, like I said, this is not the kind of thing we see every day. Look at the carving on the face of that, the edges. It's awesome. All right. Don't break. Okay. Whew. All right. So, safe place to put this. Oh, isn't that nice? We'll do that. I think I'm actually almost to the closet. I'm getting closer. The problem is, like here, see? Oh, we're not a pawn shop. We say that every single day. And if we don't want to buy your stuff, we're not going to buy your stuff. Sometimes people forget that. Like, they show up with it, and how much are you going to give me? And you know what? We really don't want any of it. We have tons of stuff, clearly. Who in their right mind would still be buying stuff with these kind of piles? You know? Well, that explains it. I'm not really in my right mind. Okay, so we got more DVDs. We've made the, mistake, I guess you might call it, of we look up a lot of DVDs that come in because we have found sometimes that there'll be one worth, $5, $10, $20. But unfortunately, it's like 1 out of 50 that's worth anything, maybe 1 out of 100. So it ends up eating up a lot of our time. And instead of getting the DVDs in and checking the backs, make sure it's all good, and then put it straight out, we have this other step where we look it over, check it on Amazon. And then Amazon lately has been blocking third-party sellers from listing stuff. So we've ended up that even times when they're Amazon has it out for a high price, they won't let us sell it. So that gets really annoying, and it seems very anti-competition. But you can't fight Jeff Bezos, can you? So what are you gonna do? Actually, what we do in those cases is sometimes eBay, and sometimes we just put it out, and we go, oh well, that's just how it is. So, but that they just have the market cornered on things like that, and there's very few options outside of that. So, all right, so I'm finding more. Ooh, look at this! Wait, Hot Wheels. Those were popular for a minute. Sound like my kids for a minute. These ones. Let me see here. Okay, so that's kind of cool. Getting a lot of glare. Okay, this one is Volkswagen with red wheels. Somebody wrote on the box. Look at. Can you see that right there? Oh, that is such a killer. Like, you can't erase that. There's nothing we can do about that. So then we just have to price it accordingly. Oh. 2015. Okay, you know what? Maybe this isn't such a big deal. If they're, oh, look. Okay, see, now this is helpful. Look. Dollar General sold them for $5 a piece. All right, well, now I don't feel so bad. Go ahead, write on them, people. Because I can probably still get, $5 for that, even though the original price was $5, because, well, number one, it's still new, and number two, they're Hot Wheels, and people still like them. They like to collect them, or, sometimes they just plain old give them to kids, let them have a good time instead of trying to keep everything perfect. Just, hey, you know what? Let the kids play with them. So, like in the 90s, we were hearing of people selling their old toy Hot Wheel collections for thousands of dollars. And I don't know if eBay killed that. I don't know what. It was like at the very beginning of eBay. So, Dan knows a lot more about that than I do, but I just know that the cars that we saved for a long time are no longer worth anything, which kind of stinks. Okay, what else? So, another 360 controller. Those are very nice. Oh my goodness. Bedroomtrivia.com. I probably can't even read these out loud on here. I bet they're... Okay, yep, that's not getting read out loud. Let's see here. Not reading that one out loud. Nope. Oh my gosh. You know what? Every single one of these things is inappropriate. So if you want to know what they say, you're going to have to go on and buy it yourself. But I'm not reading them out loud. So, all right, never mind. I'm almost to the closet. Ooh, Rugrats. Also kind of past their time, but there's something there. Ooh, wireless router that should have gone out. There's nothing special about this. Like, you know, why is this thing not priced in out there the day it comes in? I don't know. We just get so busy. We'll have just person after person lined up sometimes, and we don't have any time to do the most basic things. Hallmark ornaments. Okay, we found some of those that are good. This one's a train that has a chance. Okay, so it's not in its plastic still, but I'll probably still look that up and see what's going on with that. Brake pads. All right, Dan's in trouble for this one. I hate car parts. There's no way ever that I want to deal with car parts because they're just way too specific. It's just ridiculous. That's cool. Maybe car related? Oh, what? Stud finder. Yep, the universal joke there. Everybody knows. Since my husband's not here, we can't go with that little joke. Let's see here. Don't break it. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. I think I know why they sold this to us. The cover won't stay on the battery, so we are going to have to just do some creative taping and make that stay. But for now, keep it together. Okay. All right, we're going to move this. Dan's going to be very excited if we can open this door in the morning. So, here we go. This is all going to have to get taken care of yet tonight. This is about the only, I mean, I say I'm going to stay and work for a couple hours, and then I just, you know what, half the time it ends up being like 3 o'clock in the morning because I just can't leave. It's just too terrible to leave. So, okay, now we can actually swing this door open. Oh my goodness. Okay, so do you see how our organization started off with really good intentions? We have our boxes labeled of cords for each system. We have the ridiculous flashing light, and there's no way to get up there with a ladder right now because it's too packed. And down here, the 360 is way out of its box. Those things, I know for sure that they multiply at night because they're out of control. All right, and then, of course, you know, GameCube, Wii, NES, SNES, N64, all that stuff we keep in here. We've actually got some pretty good stuff hidden away in here, too, which I really shouldn't touch tonight because it's going to be already, it's 10:30, it's going to be late. So, antenna, really? You know, we end up knowing a little bit about a lot of stuff. So, enough to sound intelligent for about 1 minute of talking about something, and then it falls apart. So, all right, well, I'm going to put this thing down. I'm going to get busy because, as you can see, I got a lot of work to do tonight. And we're going to be open in like 12 hours. So, it's got to happen. All right. See you guys. Great Finds Resale. Yay.